So today I'm talking about the Ecoflow River 3 Plus power station with the EB300 extended battery. I'm running a Epicool fridge, a small one, and it's drawing about 30 something watts. Usually on startup it draws about 42. And I use this as my overlanding setup for out in the field. It's a nice unit, doesn't take up a lot of space, very power efficient. I've been running it for over a month now, almost continuously, for running fans, dehumidifier in the back here, a few other things. It's a very efficient unit, very impressed by the price point. I will be at some point upgrading to the EB600 battery, which is double the capacity. But for now, this setup I'm very happy with. It also has the ability to set tasks in the app on the phone. I'll try and show that to you in a few minutes. But yeah, it's a great unit. I'm very impressed with it, very happy. So with the screenshots, I was trying to illustrate how you can go into the phone settings and on the app for the Ecoflow products and set a task to do something at a certain time, say 2 a.m., turn on the DC outlet, and I can have a 12-volt blanket underneath my sleeping bag come on and warm me up in the middle of the night, without me having to do anything except for having it set to come on. So it's a really nice setup that way. That way I don't wake up and be cold. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm good. Go back to sleep now, So it's one of those things that's a really nice feature on the Ecoflow products. Very impressed with that, very happy with it. Like I said, and the electric blankets, they can draw as little as 30 watts. So if I'm running my fridge overnight and I'm running my electric blanket overnight, that's what, 65 to 70 watts total draw. And then, I've got a little bit of loss from, only getting an input of 45 watts from my auxiliary battery. But my auxiliary battery, my house battery, helps make up for that. So it's not drawing down on the EB300 battery. And then in the morning, I get up, I start the truck, everything starts charging again, charges the house battery, charges the Ecoflow power station, and I'm good to go for another day, or several days, as long as I've got fuel in my gas tank. But yeah, it's a really nice setup. I'm very happy with it, very impressed by the efficiency. And it's just a matter of finding those efficient items that you're going to run from an Ecoflow power station to keep the power draw down. Especially if you're extended out in the field for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 6 weeks at a time. Because that's what I've experienced before. And I did have a River 2. It was an okay system and had a few glitches that I had to work through, but so far the Ecoflow River 3 Plus is really nice. The fridge just shut off, so I've got one small fan. It doesn't even register the draw on that, and it's back to charging, as you can see from the display. It's 45 watts input. My fridge is shut off. So you have to remember, any little mini fridge like this is going to cycle. So it's not going to continuously draw 35, 45 watts. It's going to draw just what it needs to cool down, and then it's going to shut back off, which is the beauty of these little mini fridges, like the Ecoflow. It gets to a set temp, and it stays there. And you can get little fancy covers for them to insulate them, but I've never bothered with it. You know, it's efficient enough as it is, and I'm really impressed by the system. So I would recommend this highly to anybody that wants to go overlanding. I bought my system off of Amazon. There's no other reason, I think, other than, you know, convenience to buy through Amazon. There's some price points that you can find that are a little lower than Amazon, but why bother? I mean, Amazon's a known dealer, and it's usually worth, you know, going through them compared to somebody you don't really know. But that's my little spiel for today on the Ecoflow River 3 Plus system. Hope you find a way to enjoy it like I have.